How's it going, guys? My name is Frank and welcome to another episode. In today's episode, I'm going to be changing my fuel pump because I've been having some issues on my check valve on my fuel pump. I will show you that later. So let's go ahead and take out the old fuel pump, reassemble and test the car to show you guys how does it feel. So let's do it. Okay guys, so I'm in the car, and if you noticed, I'm working at night today because yes, it's the only time that I have time, and during the weekend I will be a little busy and I have to change it right now, by the way. So right now I'm going to show you what happens when I start my car. Yeah, as you guys saw, my car takes a bit to crank because I have a problem on my check valve. What happens is when you start your engine, your fuel pump builds pressure into the fuel line of your car. So the fuel line has pressure, and the injectors have enough pressure to spray the fuel into the combustion chamber. So what's happened is when I turn off my car, that pressure goes down. So every time I crank the car needs again to build that pressure. So it takes, since my car is a non-returning fuel system, it takes a while to the car to build again the pressure. So while it doesn't have enough pressure to start the car, and in cold conditions you need more fuel to start the engine will take a while until it reaches the enough pressure to start the car. So that's bad. So that's bad for your starter. That's bad for it's bad for everything in the system. That's why you have to make sure that you change it. So let's go ahead and disassemble the fuel pump and go ahead and replace with the new one. So yeah, in order to do that, you will have to disassemble your seat. You will have to take off your rear seat because in the most cars the fuel pump stays behind the passenger side. In this car, you just have to pop it right here, and you pop it again right here, and voila, you can take your seat off. And I will just leave it right here. So as you can see, this is the fuel pump housing. So that is where your fuel pump sits. So let's go ahead and take off those nuts and take off the cover. Yeah, you just need a 10mm wrench, and you just after you removing the 3 bolts, you will be able to take off the cap. And as you can see, you have this connector right here. You have to take it out. There you go. And you will have to take out all these bolts right here. I think they are 8mm bolts. Alright guys, now we have all the bolts out. What we need to do next is to take out this pin. So with a flat screwdriver, you just have to untap it right here, and it will easily come out. It's out. So make sure it's out. Make sure that you don't lose it. After that, you will be able just to take off the feed line. This car is a non-returning system. That's why you have only one line, the feed line. Just wiggle it, and that's it. You got it out. The feed line is out, and then next you have to remove the cover, and next you have to remove this pin right here. I will use this tool. I've just disconnected it, as you can see right here. You just have to move it carefully to take it out. So let's dump the fuel right back in. We don't want a smelly car. So yeah, that's it guys. We have the fuel pump out. So let's go inside and I will show you the new one. This is the new fuel pump. I bought it on the old auto parts. There you go. It's very well packed. As you can see, what you have to make sure is that the part number is the same with the new one. And the first thing that you may see here is that the new one has a filter here to the fuel pump and the old one doesn't. So that is bad for your injectors. You have to make sure that you have the filter in. But unless that, they're all the same. As you can see right here, I will just change the wall assembly, just a plug and play. So if you remember, I told you that the problem with this fuel pump is that it has a problem on the check valve. So this is the check valve right here. So this guy right here, make sure that when the fuel pump pumps gas to your tank, it doesn't return back to your gas. So it retains the fuel in one flow. So when you have fuel in one flow, it holds the pressure. So what was happening is that this guy right here was allowing the gas to flow back to the tank, and that is not good because it drops your pressure. So this is the check valve on the new one. You see, brand new. Let's go ahead and mount this one, and then we will be back to explore the old one. As you guys can see here, I've just took off the caps, inserted the feed line. I will have to adjust the clamp and just carefully insert back the fuel to where it should. So to adjust it, just grab this tool and just like this, and you are done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have everything almost back in the place. We still have to close the cover, but I will go ahead and start the car to show you guys how a good fuel pump sounds when your car is running. So let's go ahead and start the car. All right, let's make sure that's in neutral. Let's start it. All right, because it's the first time that it's running on this car, it may take a while because it has to suck the gas from the tank to the fuel line and to the injector, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and see how it sounds. I think you can hear it. So this is the fuel pump working. So that's it. We changed our fuel pump and it's working perfectly. Good. All right, 1 hour later, fitting the new fuel pump, it's time to test it out to see if it loses the pressure. Sweet. Oh yeah, it's working perfectly. As you saw, the car is cold and it started right away. So that's a sign of a good fuel pump. So we did a great job. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bells to get notifications when I post new videos. And if you have any car question, you can email me at mozambicangt@gmail.com, and also you can follow me on social media at mozambicangt. So that's it. See you next time. Peace.